guys, how's it going? Let's look at the next 3 months within this connection. Okay, so it doesn't have to be an official relationship, could be dating, could be a new connection, an existing connection, but what are the next couple of months going to bring for this connection, and what do we need to know? So if you'd like a private reading, there is a link in my bio. There's video calls, love readings, third party, whatever you need. If it resonates, if the reading resonates, drop me a comment. I'm also on YouTube if you fancy looking at some longer readings or pick a card readings. It's Microblonde Tarot, okay? All right, the next couple of months, let's have a look. Okay, we've got the Lovers. So for those of you that have not yet become physical with your person, it may be that things become physical. We also have potential for things to become somewhat more committed with this Ace of Pentacles as well. This has definitely been a slow burner. Here he is. I don't even acknowledge him normally, but the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. It has been slow. It has been a bit, you know, if it's either been it's been slow to meet someone, or this connection has been a very slow moving process. And it feels to me like actually there's been a bit of a cycle here of maybe like some periods of separation, or like no contact, or, you know, very little contact, and then coming back into. So it feels like there's been some on and off to this connection, okay? It doesn't feel like it's kind of like you met and you hit the floor running. It feels like there's a little bit of on and off. Now, if this is a very new connection, this could be an indication over the next couple of months that there is going to be some kind of on and off energy within this. Overall, we do have wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups, and we have kind of improved communication or good communication with the Eight of Wands, and we have the Empress. So this is how they'd be viewing you. Most of my viewers are the feminine, but you can be a man with feminine energy. The Empress is like, there's no one above the Empress, that, you know, they're literally going to have you in high regard, on a pedestal. You know, for some of you it could result in pregnancy. So, you know, let me know. But yeah, it's around nurturing. It's around nurturing the relationship, nurturing the connection, and then things really start to move forward. I mean, there's definitely an element of patience at play here with Temperance. You've been very, very patient. You may still need to be somewhat more patient. And for some of you, there will be an element where this person is struggling with their physical health or mental health, which may have had some kind of impact on, you know, the connection, the speed of the connection, or something like that. Intuitively, it shows that you feel quite strongly connected to this person. So you may feel like it's a twin flame or a soulmate connection, but you feel like there's a higher reason for this, or like a bigger purpose for this maybe. And you may have even manifested this person with that Magician energy, consciously or subconsciously. Our thoughts are always creating, right? So you've got to be a bit careful there. Yeah, they see you as fun, they see you as attractive and vibrant and confident. It will blossom, basically. It will eventually bloom and blossom. Even though it, you know, may have been a bit stagnant at times, or it may be a bit slow. Yeah, it will blossom. It definitely has potential to become something quite committed here with the Ten of Pentacles. It can even mean sort of setting up home together and really having those kind of next steps of like serious commitment. So what I would say is, over the next couple of months, there may be periods of kind of hot and cold, but I feel like it's to do with external circumstances. As I said, one of you may not be feeling 100%, or may have something going on which is kind of just where you want to spend some time by yourself. The communication may struggle, but it still feels like in the long term, the connection has got potential to really become something significant. See, with this Six of Cups here, it could be past life, or it could be taken as a past connection coming back around, a new cycle. A new cycle, particularly as we've got Venus in retrograde at the moment. Venus being like the planet of love and relationships, bringing things back. It's not impossible. It's not impossible that this could be a previous situation. Or someone from way back when. Like, it also could be someone from 20 years ago that just decides to message you out of the blue, and you're just like, whoa, like, where did that come from? So yeah, it does feel, both decks are confirming that it has the potential to be something solid and committed here. The Hierophant can also represent marriage. We are getting quite a lot of cards, but it does just feel like there's a bump in the middle kind of thing, like a bit of a rocky patch in the middle, because we've got this Nine of Wands energy, which is like a struggle or a burden, and the Three of Swords, which can be like emotional turmoil or upheaval. For some, it may even be surgery or something like that. It can be taken that way, but we've still got like a leap of faith on moving things forward, and things being quite passionate and quite kind of spontaneous. Interesting. Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? The one thing I would say for some of you, if this is a past connection coming back around, I've got the Devil energy here. Now, for me, the Devil can be about extreme temptation, but often it's about toxic cycles, particularly when you get it like that. It's like a toxic cycle going round and round. So for some of you, this is definitely a warning that if this is a toxic situation from the past and this person's trying to come back in and they've been manipulative, they've been jealous, they've been narcissistic, they've been controlling, I guess it goes without saying, but what I'm saying is, for those handful of you that may apply to, I wouldn't go around the loop again. I wouldn't go around the loop again if that's the case, because that could be the thing that impacts you not feeling well mentally, you know, just not thriving. You know, it doesn't need to be like an official diagnosis of a problem, just not feeling good, just not thriving in your own energy. But for the majority of you, this is heading towards what you're hoping for, which seems to be, an official relationship, a level of commitment, definitely some magical manifestation going on here. And as I said earlier, for some of you, there will be a new arrival. We did get the Empress, we have got new arrival. Maybe some of you are already expecting a child with this person, or already have a child with this person. But yeah, we've got things moving forward for sure. I don't know if either one of you've got very kind of striking eyes. Doesn't have to be blue, but you know, there may be something about the eyes. But there are lessons to be learned for some of you. So for some of you, there's someone coming back in and it's a lesson, and you need to not go back there because it might be, you know, it looks to be for some of you that it's toxic. For the majority of you, it's reading more along the lines of things moving towards commitment, things moving in the direction that you want to, albeit quite slowly, with a bit of a bump in the road that will be overcome. So I hope this helps. Let me know.